Welcome back to SBR Forum Videos. Week 1 is finally upon us, and there are some injuries here before the season starts here on week number 1 that we've seen that is could be affecting some of the NFL odds here from some of the movement we've seen throughout this past week. And we'll start off with a game that a lot of people picking as one of the best locks of the week, but it has seen the odds go in the opposite direction here over the last 24 to 36 hours. That's the Green Bay Packers heading into Chicago to play the Bears, and with obviously Jordy Nelson obviously out for the season, that's old news, but Randall Cobb's still a little banged up. Looks like he's going to play. But still, we've seen some action coming in on the Chicago Bears. A new scheme. They're not going to be running that cover two that Aaron Rodgers has exploited basically his entire career. And you have to think that the Chicago Bears could potentially be a good play here as they're moving to from +6.5 now to +6 at certain books like sportsbetting.com as well as Bet Online. Now, I like the Packers in this one, but there are some guys on the site that are touting the Chicago Bears in this one. Don't be surprised if we could see a little bit closer of a contest than some people are projecting here in this one. Now, next up, we've seen a little bit of line movement here in the Giants and Cowboys game for Sunday Night Football. I think the over is actually probably the best play in this one, but we have seen the spread jump up just a little bit. After opening at -5 earlier in the offseason, we've seen it go to 6, and now 5 dimes has moved the line all the way up to -7 in favor of the Cowboys at +110. A lot of that could have to do with the fact that Victor Cruz doesn't look like he's going to play in Sunday night's contest as he's still nursing an injury as well and coming back, of course, from a very serious injury last season. So don't be surprised we could potentially see this line jump up even more here before Sunday Night Football. And finally, some recent news coming out here earlier today. The Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers line has actually started to dip just a little bit. The Bucs were a solid 3-point favorite at almost every book, but now 5 dimes has moved the line down to 2.5, back where it opened, even though they have a little bit of juice here at -130. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers could be without Mike Evans in week number 1, which would be a huge blow to them and is definitely enough to move the odds in this contest. Yet to be seen whether or not they will translate into anybody jumping in on the Tennessee Titans potentially as a road underdog here in the battle of the rookie quarterbacks. But still, definitely something you should watch as we get into the weekend here for week number 1. But that'll do it for me this time. Make sure you keep up to date on all the injuries and all of our NFL picks coming down the pipeline here this week. But until then, for SBR Forum Videos, I'm Jordan Sharp.